2 of the 3 of the previously collected heads of the collector. So that ought to do it, right, YouTube? Welcome back.
Newell, welcome back.
To, ideally, our final episode in pursuit of the Eidetic achievement, and also possibly running into the collector today as well. We are playing post-hotfix, which has increased the chances of running into said collector on any given run. So, looking forward to hopefully concluding that saga today, and then maybe even beginning the pursuit of a new challenge after that. Now, we're attempting to lure him out with our Jinx Vanguard headphone fox, who of course is going to be a pretty damn strong contributor to this squad. Natural swing, I just realized we have in this sharp shot. Ooh, do I want to go yellow hand as a result of that? We could maybe utilize some more highway robbery. That seems like a fine idea. Obviously, point blank shot is not really a necessary factor here either. And then we could use duelist advance and rampart. Try to make better use of that. And of course, defender wasn't getting a lot of use either. So I like that. I like that quite a bit. I also like the gifted subs from Golden Experience. Thank you very much for that. Welcome back, Horse Deer, as well with the resubscription. Welcome back to the pile. Welcome to the pile. Bear Hugs Forum, Bear Gifts Forum. Let's get it. I'm ready.
You came here seeking solace, but found stagnation instead.
He's called the Collector because he either calls or he lects. Callatt.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
It's free for you and cheap for them. Just let me get collected.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
I don't know if I've ever played with this squad either. A squad which I failed to set the correct costumes for, I just realized. Oof, oof. Oh, Baer, you simple fool. They're not in the right outfits. How could this possibly succeed? It's doomed from the start. That feels good, though. That's a good amount of damage right there. Hey, Soup, good to see you, too. Got the Hue equipped. Yeah, I forgot that one, too, didn't I? Oh, boy. I keep feeling like you forgot something. I think we found out what. Forgot to enable hacks, first of all, which is really the majority of what's been allowing me to succeed lately. Also forgot to bring overconfidence, clearly. But that's helping. Sabotaging runs, speaking of milking for content,
in
right?
crisis, no gain is insignificant.
He could have found the collector day one. Keeps enabling those hacks for streamer moments. Just can't get enough. High on that streamer life. Speaking of which, Big Pig early?
Rest now for a time.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew you wanted to bless me today. I could feel it in my bones, in my bairns. Also, that's not bad. Merchant's Guild seal immediately. Slap that on there.
Improvement. A new variable in the equation of your fate.
This will be our last call for the pet name and a stagecoach name for the
Spend
day as
what
well.
You can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Shambly Wambly? Mr. Shambler's coming to town.
A little company for the long ride ahead.
I am still curious to fight that empowered Shambler. So, let's see if we can set that up today. Do you have enough for a minor hail draft? If I'm feeling the need for a little bonus HP. We'll pick up the roast pig here. Sorry, big pig. I don't know what the hell a roast pig is.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Couple of whiskey flasks. The clarifying poultice doesn't seem super important right now. That might do it. Early glimmers is never a bad idea. I suppose I could spend a few relics on that. I kind of want to get this Warhorn and just hang on to it forever. And I think I'm going to do exactly that.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Bolster and Weird Reconstruction definitely seem like ideal upgrades this time around. And then let's choose a couple of names before I forget. Like Witherwye, for example, is going to join us as our Shambly Wambly today. Welcome on into the squad. Viridian Birch. Feels like a good name for a stagecoach. One that has which livery? That one? No, that one. There we go. Welcome to the team. Hey, X, welcome. This is a strong start right here, man.
Every road a winding torment.
Ooh.
Every turn bent on our destruction.
That is a nice, safe shroud right there. I like that a lot. Triple oases.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
Go ahead and give these guys some snacks. Yum, yum, yum. We're going to hang on to the big pig for now. I guess I should give you these, right? And then hang on to the war horn. I think we're feeling good. Let's do it. Not quite, Xavier. Now still on the hunt. But I got a good feeling about today. AKA, I checked the box in my hacker menu that said enable collector appearances.
Floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Early Watchtower is borderline unpassable in these circumstances. I feel like the information we would glean from that is incredibly valuable here, so let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully find several oases awaiting us here.
The loathing whispers.
But you didn't change the outfit, so the run is doomed. Right, yeah, no, I mean, we got to operate under that assumption from the get-go, unfortunately, is that we're gonna die horribly. We just don't know how yet. I guess that's the exciting part. A Chirurgeon's table would certainly tempt me away from an oasis, especially for those that may not have had the opportunity to see it yet. I did want to look and determine whether or not we might run into a shambler here. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case, so let's hit it. A place for unorthodox treatments. I think this team will be more than capable of taking care of business over there. A couple of barricades on the way as well. It's an ideal outcome. But we are going to be forced to the left side at that point, but I think that'll probably be okay. Oh yeah, we gotta swap to Hugh as well at some point here. Time to slice him up.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
No need for Glimmer just yet. I feel pretty good using the Abyssal, but I also feel a lot better doing this. We got to enable some big-time chops. I think we more than likely want to go ahead and hit the Retribution on the Man-at-Arms early on. Might even want to consider getting him some speed early. Got to remember that the Jinx is in play here, and obviously that's going to have a lot of value for us if we can take advantage of it. Already is, in fact. No big chop this time. That's all right. I could go with an Abyssal here, I think. Take the block for the riposte hit. But he's not done. Those counterattacks. Apparently I need to bring this dude to the front more often as well. That's what I'm now realizing. Yeah, I probably want to upgrade Retribution soon, too, considering the... Oh, is that going to steal the guard and the dodge? That would have been great. Yeah, considering the likelihood that this guy's going to be taking the bulk of the hits, probably want to get him some block going early on.
But effective.
Also considering we don't really have a very reliable way of removing DOT at the moment.
Continues.
Probably want to be a little bit more careful of that. I was going to say, do have the crush heal, thankfully, to consider, but not when he's stunned.
A simple variable.
So yeah, that was
easily resolved.
That was a bit of an eye-opener there. I need to be a little more careful of this dude. Don't have any DOT removal with the battle items so far either. We could go ahead and equip those two, I guess. Why not? Still got our traveling heal, so that feels better. Yeah, maybe want to be a little more careful with him. What do we got first again? Oh, that's an assistance encounter, right? Yeah. How's the torchlight looking? Pretty damn good, so we could be a little greedy here.
Giving into madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
Thanks, Wayne. Let's see if some stagecoach gear helps us out this time around. Work table loom. Meh. Might be another one I'm undervaluing, though.
At least it should be.
They do not want to hit the Chirurgeon. I'm sorry, fellas. This is honestly pretty clearly the better choice for me. I forgot Hugh again. That's just a constant. An unescapable constant that I will forever be cursed with. It takes at least 3 fights post mentioning a necessary change for me to actually go through with it. That's more dependable than the goddamn sunrise. Bet your bottom dollar on that. Even now,
obstacle in our path.
you would think that I'd have a little bit more confidence in the fact that I'm going to swap the skills after this particular encounter. Not a chance. Almost seems less likely.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
But it has been enough constant mention now. All right. He's done it. It's a friggin' miracle. I think I want to take double tap off. Yeah, this thing is not going to be dealing nearly enough damage right now. Double cross seems worse, though. Yeah, open vein should be the way to go. That's the play. There's another one I felt I was forgetting. He did it! Praise be. Yeah, this definitely feels like the right play right now. I know torn rotator cuff we could get rid of going to the hospital here, but I think the table plus Oasis situation. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it might have been people that hadn't seen that yet either. It's disgusting. Really unpleasant. A quick look at our relationships here, just out of curiosity. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and take the occultist since he's closer to getting one going with everybody. Yum, yum. Seen a lot of ghouls here, actually. Get that torchlight back. I wouldn't mind an abyssal start, but I also feel like the demon's pull has been extremely strong for us. Get a Hugh going early here, maybe, and then let's get some bleed going, I guess. Certainly doesn't seem like a bad idea. I don't feel like I've used enough, like, bleed-centric teams.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
I want to give a go to something like a Jester, Plague Doctor, Yellowhand Highwayman, Hellion. Possibly post-eidetic achievement. You see just how reliable that bleed damage can be. Because I know there are certainly circumstances in which banking so much on that is going to betray you. But with a squad like that, I feel like it can pile up real damn quick.
Let us hope
Speaking
to finish
of
this quickly.
things piling up quick, not loving the accrual of stress early on here. Also not loving his HP situation. Yeah, that continues to be scary, especially when they stun the healer. Yeah. Okay. I had a feeling that was coming too. All right. Well, I guess we just attempt to murder you. And don't howl again. At least you can do that. It's really not going to hurt much. Bolster time. Does not remove the horror. Like I thought it did, apparently. God damn, their chop is for 12, I'm just now realizing, too. That is, that's an early priority, probably.
Obstacle in our path.
Go ahead and give you a nice big heal for 65. That's going to make things a little better. Yoink all those block tokens real quick, too, and then let's go ahead and get the focus right there. Right there for me, buddy. No, that's not right. Yeah, this is not good. I don't really want to withstand here either. I guess I'm just trying to clear a corpse out. Which is really not going to help at all. In fact, it did the opposite of help. It hurt. That's the other one.
Agony
If you were
by
wondering,
accumulation.
I'm always here for clarification.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Yeah, I didn't want to admit to the fact that it's the lack of proper outfits and attire, but you're 100% correct about that, no doubt. If only you'd have quit the skins, Baer. Perhaps we wouldn't be enduring endless stress at the hands of the ghoul. Instead, your occultist just keeps getting stunned.
And vexation.
You're just left weeping and wanting. Which, thankfully, as we learned yesterday, weeping isn't considered anything but a free action, so you're...
An interminable conflict.
You got every right to do that as much as you need. You can't get out of hand pretty quick, though. Wave 2. There he is. Hey, buddy. All right, let's focus on this patient first. As we've determined they can deal some damage. Although I do like Retribution yet again here to fill up our riposte tokens. Oh, yeah, and you can do that. We can also hit you with some debuffs, ideally. Probably just going to want to pull the Chirurgeon forward, I guess. I could also yoink this. Seems like a pretty solid idea. I almost want to bolster here. I think I probably should.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back.
Oh, I should have checked his move resistance. I'm pretty sure it might be kind of high. Going for her is certainly starting to seem like a good idea, too.
Is no time to falter.
Oh, boy, yeah. We might need a heal up front as well. This is, let's get some numbers at least early on, I guess.
Worriment.
And then a Demon's Pull will at least clear corpses and allow us to get him further forward that way. Pretty all right with that choice. That's becoming more concerning, especially if this crit comes his way. All right, that's good. Nice. A little help out of that. And then how about another bleed for you, buddy? Nice big one at that. And then we're definitely going to need a heal. That's been going well. Okay.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Ritual is turning out to be a pretty good choice so far. Love to see that. All right, quick check of his move resist again. It's not that high, actually. Okay. This still seems pretty good. Because he's at least going to be in the second rank after that. You can get a bleed going there, although it feels like it'll be a little bit better suited for the patient. Although he might get rid of the bleed, I just realized, but he'll at least tick down for one. Possibly even get another debuff here. Hemorrhagic Fever, minus 20% bleed resist. Oh, well, there that goes, I guess. Followed by a quick little meltdown. Yikes. Nervous now as well. At least we get a crush heal out of it. Crit at that, okay. Does return a bleed to him, though. But at least the patient's gone. All right, just the Chirurgeon left.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
That is not what we wanted to see, but thankfully we do get the correct turn order for it. We did resist stress there as well, thankfully. Suppose we just need to try to get a bleed started on him. Oh, right, he's got the Appalling Apron, though. Shit, we don't even want to DOT him. I gotta remember that.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
Occultist. Clutching it up throughout this fight with the huge heals. Love to see that. I'm starting to have a lot more respect for this boss. Or mini-boss, I guess. I thought he went pretty quickly the first time we came up against him. Now I'm beginning to see the dangers of this fight. Nice little crit heal again there. Beautiful. Let's go for yet another enormous occultist heal. Holy shit. Upper Chop obviously doing pretty damn good for us too. We want to avoid any future open veins, so it's all about the slice now. Yeah, just straight up damage, thankfully working pretty well still. That's bad. Might want to sneak in one more bolster, but I don't think it's the way to go here. I'm pretty sure we just need to go ahead and kill him. Nah, never mind. Keep healing, buddy. That has been your strength so far. We should get at least one quick action here, and let's, I suppose, give him a combo token. Honestly, I'm not really sure what's going to be best here. I feel like it's got to be a Wicked Slice or the additional Death's Door Piercing, and he's got 0. Sweet.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Ooh, that's a nice find. The mastery point along with the table, leeches, and the spiked skull cap. Pretty damn good. We need trepidation like we need a hole in the head. Plus 2. Plus 2 holes in the head.
The loathing abates.
Go ahead and slap this onto our man-at-arms as well here. Chance to apply bleed, and also, of course, likelihood of an enemy bleeding is fairly high with our yellow hand. Cool. No need for the minor sacrificial host right now. We're moving on. Yeah, that was a good fight. It's an entertaining one. Another shout out to Sam, the Make-A-Wish patient who put that together along with Red Hook.
Primeval, water-worn monoliths were flung up from the ocean floor by some unaccountable tectonic action.
Man-at-Arms going with the spring water. Very nice to see.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
We absolutely need to equip all of these immediately. Get it to using them pronto. Let's see here. I feel like I gotta take the assistance encounter just to be able to reduce the occultist stress right now. So we'll do exactly that. Nah, not yet, Gira. Still waiting. We're attempting to lure him out with his previous prey here in the form of Dane and Fox, but
opportunists.
So far he's not biting. Alright, instantly begin to utilize this. Also probably try to bring this guy forward. Very nice. And a little bit of bleed.
Lethality writ large.
That'll do it. One shot that boy. Pretty sure I'm going to go for a quick little bolster here as well. Oh, I should have done the spring water first, right? But, oh no, then I wouldn't have been able to actually bolster him.
A promising development.
That feels a lot better already. I think we'll more than likely get the hue here. I guess we might as well just do this, right? Yeah. That was a weird situation, but yeah, it works well enough, I guess. What are the shortcuts for equipping trinkets and items? Double click. And then that'll either unequip or equip it in the appropriate slot. Yeah, sure. And come on up here. Or at least we get the combo there and clear the corpse. They did add unique new enemies to the patch. Yeah, so far I've only seen, I believe 2, maybe 3. Admiral Marsh, the Fallen Templar. Now, I want to say there was another one that we saw. I can't remember what it was, though. Goodbye. Is it possible to split stacks of combat items? Apparently, yeah, you can control click them. I don't know if I even knew that. I probably did at some point. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to go for with him right now. I'm trying to get him killed, that's for damn sure. But hey, Spike's skull cap somehow triggers another bleed. Holy shit. Speaking of which, that's not looking great. He's already dead to the bleed, but might as well speed things up a little, I guess. I was going to say, let's hopefully try to prevent this bleed from ticking down again. Although we have lost our traveling heal, so...
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
This is not as good of a situation as I'd like it to be. Taking a peek at the upcoming. Suppose we'll have to take on at least one wave of the lair fight. Maybe these guys will give us some bandages, who knows. Yeah, there's still several new champion type of enemies that I believe we've not run into yet.
Struggle and be humbled by it.
Here's a combat item. This might be what we need. Got ourselves a couple of pips for the man-at-arms as well.
No gain is insignificant.
Toxic Ichor's certainly not bad, but not what we're looking for at the moment. Let's go ahead and just refill this like that. Honestly, Toxic Ichor not really all that good for us anyway.
I trust you have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
All right, let's see if I can heal up the man-at-arms a little bit. Elite enemies, that's not going to help. Oh, boy. I'm pretty sure I still do Retribution. I am a little concerned about it. Should I do this? It doesn't really seem like it's going to help very much. Maybe wait to clear a dodge with that if possible. Though I don't know if these guys are going to be generating a lot of dodge tokens. They are going to be stunning. They do be stunning. I absolutely need to upgrade Retribution at our earliest opportunity here. Because I don't not want to use the Jinx, but the amount of times he's gotten down to like less than half HP already has been pretty bad. Alright, he's nearly dead. That's close enough. Let's do another yank forward on this guy, hopefully. I don't know if I necessarily need to curse at this point. Or is it even really going to be all that helpful? That's what always ends up happening with the Ritualist, is that even though I've got the benefits to using the curse skills, it always seems like something else is a better option. Unfortunately. Might as well take a little heal here, I guess. Some nice big damage. Heal looks good.
A promising development.
Alright, this guy's basically done. Boy, yeah, that is... can't even heal him at this point either. Let's do this again. Kind of a waste of a vulnerable token, but it feels right. Let's give him another opportunity to heal, although again, the Retribution sort of seems right, but I think we need to take every bit of HP we can find here. See if I can kill this guy prior to his next action here. I need to buff that open vein as well, actually. Not enough bleed yet. I don't know if we've fought any fish folk yet. No, I think it's all been brigands and pillagers so far.
The work continues.
Still not healing here, so I guess we just got to go with the vulnerability hex this time. And also didn't use any spring water for some reason. Very questionable. So be it.
A righteous action.
I guess it doesn't necessarily call
We
for
are
it.
the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Apparently this run doesn't call for a lot of assistance because we're not really finding it, man. This has been slim pickings early on here. Only the one mastery point. Not really any trinkets to speak of. A couple of decent combat items, I guess.
Evil and wretchedness.
Ugh.
Prepare yourself.
And pretty obvious that we're not going to be taking on the Leviathan here, but I will obviously trudge our way through the initial fight here.
The Church of the Change. An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
I want to consider a withstand or two this time around just to be safe, but we'll see, I guess.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Go ahead and yank the cabin boy up to the front. Let's go ahead and pop one spring water at least for now. Help him out a little bit. All right, now just don't do a dodge. Do a block, that's acceptable. I don't know really what determines that. There we go. I feel like he's got one or the other, or it's just random, right?
Closer inspection.
Yeah, that's fine. 'Cause I could do this. Heal him a little bit, and then... Oh, right, that takes away the combo for the crush thing, but I can do that, which seems appropriate for that situation. There we go. All right, biggest problem solved. Let's go ahead and pop another one of those bad boys. Get a pip out of it. Beautiful.
Carousel of horrors.
And ought to work. Kill this boy. Good teamwork.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Might want to go for the Solemnity here. Might even get him into a HP healing situation with it. I might want to welcome that, in fact. There we go. That should be there. All right, this is starting to feel way better. Might even try to sneak a bolster in at the end of this. Depending on how much damage that does, yeah, we might actually be able to give him an occultist heal as well. Indeed we can. So let's do this first.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Oh, okay, your first bad heal. You're allowed one, I guess. Don't let it happen again,
variable.
damn it.
Easily resolved.
And we'll just stress heal off this guy. Take another crush heal right here. Some good goddamn damages, and also pretty damn tempting for an upgrade, but I know it's got to be Retribution first. And I know I need to keep telling myself that so I actually do it.
Obstacle in our path.
And even then, I'm not so sure it's going to happen. This is tempting to get, because this is this plus this. I feel I've asked that question probably a million times. Oh, that's not great. Oh, no. Oh, that's a strong start, though. Okay, if we can just kill him very early on. In fact, I think it might actually go for a duelist advance for that exact play. Or at least get a few more riposts out into the mix. And then Abyssal. There we go. Okay, not too shabby. So we have to deal with one crit. That's a nice chunk of damage on him as well. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Got the spiked skullcap bleed as well, and then let's do that. Man, he's already pretty weak. Okay, this is going a lot better than I expected. Open vein bleed lands. She's going to get another D-bone in there through a block. Not too shabby either. And then let's go ahead and clear that corpse and hopefully bring her up to the front. Sick. Nah, this is a yellow hand here in Daniel. Made a last-second swap on that one. I like the days there well enough.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Don't love the shuffle. It's pretty undesirable. Also that, yeah, no, that's problematic. I think turn order might be in my favor here. Indeed it is. That'll be enough, I guess, since I can maybe do this. There we go.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
Weirdly, I think we're just going to go ahead and leave it at that. Because he's likely to bleed out anyway. So let's have him leave at 1 HP. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, he's still alive? He's still alive, you say? Well, in that case, I wanted to say let's heal him to full, but no, let's get him to death's door instead. That's better. And just kill this thing this way, and that's certainly not going to retaliate and kill me somehow, right? Great news.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
I'm not fighting this. I'm not gonna do that.
When myriad variables align themselves against you,
not a smart thing.
It is wise to desist.
What Wayne said. He said it a lot more eloquently. Congrats on the willpower. It's a rare showcase, but nice when we get to see it. I do have, of course, this Oblivion's Ingress remaining to deal with. Let's do exactly that. I did get a bit of a confidence boost from the results of that second wave, though. I feel like we handled ourselves pretty well there. These guys just don't want to be pulled forward. I was really hoping to create a rush judgment situation there, but if you insist. I think I will get some riposte going. Give him a free crit, because, you know, also seems smart. There's one thing people know me for. It's never making a mistake. And also ending sentences with long pauses in questionable inflection. Also, Questionable Inflection is the name of my indie rock band. We got a new single out. It's called Are You Sure? On Spotify soon. Let's bleed it.
Malaise, measured and steady.
And then, with the amount of crits going on here, to be honest, I think a bolster might be the best play, considering he's got the taunt still. I would like to at least limit the incoming damage like so, so that's nice, although that's certainly not an excellent situation.
A breakthrough.
Crit for crit feels fair, though. You know, we do have a Rush Judgment crit instead of something much, much worse than that. This dude is basically dead, but we can help him along the way. We got the big fat freaking regen there, unfortunately, and now let's steal some crits, actually. That seems like a fine idea.
Victory supposes strategy.
Thank you very much.
Press on.
That's not going to do much but add more crits to them, I guess, so... Oh, I'm very glad, actually, that didn't knock her back, because that would have been problematic for me. And now I should heal.
A calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
Tell me I didn't waste all of your good heals, buddy. That would be...
Welcome back.
That would be bad news right now. Super Mecha Jesus Christ! A name I am always thrilled to read. Thank you very much for the 6 months. Get him some bear hugs, please. Welcome back to the pile. Appreciate it. If we can't hug Super Mecha Jesus Christ, who can we hug? No? How about Captain London? Bet they could use some, too. Thank you for the 9 months, Captain London. Welcome on back in as well with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. Pretty sure it's bolster time again. Because I'm afraid of what they're going to do to him. Although the back-to-back rush judgment makes things a lot better, certainly. The target, not so much. Maybe we should go ahead and taunt, but I don't know if that's really going to matter here. That is. That's going to make a difference. And now we still have the rush judgment situation going on, so I think I should continue to take advantage of that. Let's help her along the way to death. Got the rush judgment yet again. Vulnerable token kind of wasted on their end. That works for me. I think I'll chop.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
I think I should have used the linen. Yeah, that probably would have been better. Okay. Hey, that'll work. Send the bastards packing.
Variable can make all the difference.
Send the bastards backing.
Messy, but effective.
We did it. We stayed alive. And we got the silent treatment. A trinket which we can equip sans Dark Impulse, keep in mind. This seems pretty damn good for our Highwayman? Possibly? Maybe even the Occultist. Either way, I think that's going to be quite helpful.
The loathing abates.
You know what? Yeah, there you go. You can have that. Honestly, this is pretty good for him, too, until we get something better. This way we can... Oh, well, he's not really dealing with unchecked power, so never mind. But, I mean, honestly, full burn resist. Why not, right? Very little drawback to that. All right, that feels good. We've all been packing lately, packing and moving. Same here, yep.
Rest tonight. Under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
You can empathize deeply with that. Headphone Fox apparently gained smallpox at some point there. That's bad news. Out to the Shambler's altar appropriately. Full academic studies location scouting. That's convenient.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land.
Well, it would be.
Crumbling and undone.
Ooh, but... Oh, man. Seeing Sphere is outstanding for our build. Hey, Chubb, how you doing? Yeah, I think I gotta do this, dude. This is absolutely incredible for our build. Convert any vulnerable tokens into unchecked power. Yes, please. We gotta go for the sprawl. We gotta avoid the watchtower, which of course is also
Another
unfortunate for us.
City. Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
That's a good point, Slade Runner. We did get the leeches from the Chirurgeon fight. So it seems like a fine idea to go ahead and just instantly remove the smallpox, just like that. Yes, indeed.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
Pretty sure I want to spend the baubles on the repairs here, but I'm going to give a quick check to our available trinkets and such. Wolf's Blood, kind of tempting. Obviously, Collector's Chandelier, not going to really matter anymore. Greater Cleansing Sensor, no thank you. Yeah, I think I go ahead and repair.
The roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
Baby Shambler and the Shambler's Altar, I'm hoping. That's another
Listen,
encounter I've been
practice,
itching to experience.
improve.
So there's our Retribution. Highway Robbery, pretty tempting as well. Demon's Pull. I don't know if I necessarily want to bank. Well, I'm not going to have the all-seeing sphere until after this region, so that certainly seems like a waste. Artillery, similar circumstance. Vulnerability hex is definitely a lot better on upgrade. Not to mention it's going to be very good up against the librarian, should we decide that that is a fight we want to take on here. Although I suppose highway robbery would be even better. Making that argument. Yeah, that might be the way to go here. Open vein was another one I wanted to consider. But I'm pretty sure I should do that. And try to use that a little bit more with our yellow hand.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
We got the big pig this time. We got a songbook of touching dirges along with that. That's outstanding. Do need to get some food still. That might be the majority of our remaining funds.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
We can afford 2 whiskey bottles, and I feel strongly that that should be my choice. So we'll do that. See if we can get these relationships cooking. That is an excellent start. Okay, let's go with whiskey bottles on all but the Resolute here, which is the cultist alone. Let's go with Leper Man-at-Arms to begin with. Excellent. Let's try Leper Highwayman. No luck that time. We'll go again. Bone Vivant might actually be detrimental. Shit, okay, that sucks. Big Pig will bring that back into neutral, thankfully, but I feel like I maybe want to try with the whiskey flasks. All right, yeah, Cultist isn't going to take it, so possibly Highwayman, Man-at-Arms here. Yeah, that seems like a fine idea. That'll do. We can do the Big Pig now. Not too shabby. Might as well use the incense here, too, and then finally give him some grub. Picky eater, huh? Fussy eater, yeah, I hadn't even seen that. All right. Not really doing a lot to bring the collector out here with our empty inventory, but that does feel like the way to do things, especially preparing for a possible lair fight. Off to the sprawl. Double checking everything real fast. Yeah, that's going to be the play. Avoid the watchtower and heat wave. All right. Let's do it. No relationships that time. Avoids the negative at least. I'll take it. No luck so far to Filer, but
behold,
again, I'm feeling
the great
like we got a better
man,
chance today at least.
Ruined and aflame.
And only because I know that there was a patch deployed that increases your likelihood of running into him. Now hold on a second. Weren't we supposed to have our... Oh, did that say Oblivion's Ingress? I thought it said Studies. Is that what the inn does? Reveals all... clearly that's what it does, since all the Oblivion's Ingress have been revealed. Alright, do I want to consider the lair here? I think I do. I don't have the best team for it. In fact, I don't really even have a good team for it. I'll go see at least what the loot is. Oh my god. Hoarder with 0 relics. Not an ideal time to run into him. But I suppose if we were going this way, it was our only option. Free street bread. Leper's knockback 3 is pretty insane against Librarian. Just to shuffle him up to the front and get those stupid books out of the way. Ooh. Perhaps it's not of a wasted hoarder after all. Flapjack's obviously tempting, but I feel like this might be early enough to use a Sagear. Obviously, it's only going to be one full region after this, but that alone might be worth it. Let's think of what the value would be in everything else here. T-service is pretty obvious. It's not the best trinket selection. The Greater Hail Draft, very tempting at 40. That's starting to strike me, actually, as the right choice instead of the Assay Gear. Yeah, I think that's where we go. That is a pretty hefty boost to the Man-at-Arms HP.
All that matters is the flickering torch you bear.
I think that Jinx Retribution situation now is going to be looking a lot better.
I trust you have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
We're not really sure yet, Skeezer. We're still trying to allow it to sort of happen organically, if even possible.
Excellent work.
All right, I'm already loving that stealth crit situation back there. Hopefully he'll stop almost dying now. That is the idea. I do need to get him a little bit more speed still. I recognize he's a little slower than I'd like. Let's get a bleed going on him, since that's probably going to be enough to do the job on its own.
Victory supposes strategy.
Or close enough to it anyway. Rampart, not great. I still need to do the Retribution in spot 3. Just glad he's still pretty viable there at least. All right, there's that dude done. Got the stealth in the back again. Beautiful. That's a death blow, sure enough. Okay, and that'll set up a better Abyssal Artillery right there. Nice. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, I'm beginning to like that a lot.
Is a lesson learned.
I think we have made the correct choice there. You need to go. You're already dead, so goodbye to you. No need to stress heal, so we're out of here. Pretty easy fight to begin with, but that's a...
Scavenge what you can.
It's a satisfying display of our
once more.
Progress so far. We're gonna get a much bigger test in a second. Whether or not we choose to take that test, I suppose, is still up for debate.
Beware what awaits you inside.
Collector only shows up on April 14th from the IRS. Maybe that's the
Library
trick, is that I need to evade my taxes long enough in this game.
The remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
The only analog for which I can think of being, I suppose,
The enemy weakens and wanes.
hiring the bounty hunter. And he comes shambling up and said, "Hey, you forgot to pay your candles." That's apparently his voice in my mind. I'm the collector. Look at me. Envious vessel. 32 months, give us some bear hugs. Please welcome on back into the pile. Appreciate it.
Early results are encouraging.
You mean you've been paying all your taxes this whole time? Yeah, like a sucker. Paying the goddamn bounty hunter fee every time he asks, as though it's necessary.
And steady.
He'd still come. You know he would. Been real damn greedy. Even post-apocalypse, the IRS still comes after you. I feel like that's an understated element of most sci-fi, is like the disappearance of government institutions like that. Because I agree. I think the IRS's first priority would be to increase the frequency of audits post-apocalypse. Post-audit-calypse. Close. Almost. Baer, I'm playing with you, and I found the collector. Oh, you got him. So that's where he's been hiding, is in your playthrough. Give him back. That's fair, Gear. I appreciate your honesty. Get over here. Baer optimal. Do I Solemnity? I do. The pure greed. Despite a burn for 7 and a dude about to hit me in the face. I'll return the favor, I guess. Sheesh. Okay, that's not great. Let's advance like a moron. Like a pure fool. Unadulterated foolishness. Our second album from the band whose name I've forgotten. What was it? It was like... no, it's not even a piece of it is coming back. That is eternally lost to the void that is things I've said previously on stream.
And carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
An endless abyss, that would be. Ah, yeah, questionable inflection, that's right. Even if it wasn't that, that's a better name. But that's close enough to the real thing that I'm willing to go with it. You don't get that anymore. That's mine. Because you're getting crit. With your buddy back there. I'm beginning to believe in this team's capabilities of killing the librarian. Despite the fact that the leopard doesn't really have the right skills equipped.
Deadly all the same.
Eventually, he's going to be able to contribute in a pretty meaningful way. We got Abyssal Artillery critting up the wazoo. Duelist Advance for some return strikes on any potential smokestack. It's a little bit of copium, but it's also believable copium. It's high-quality copium.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Get cursed. As I'm trying something fancy. Gonna get a little solemnity at the end here. Probably not gonna not a normal heal, but get rid of all his stress at least, and maybe set us up for a final heal at the end. Although I kind of doubt it. Abyssal Artillery Up the Wazoo is also an adult anime title, I believe. I believe you're right about that. Yeah. Ah, another man of culture. All right, we're not healing him. We're feeling pretty good about the final crush. What you got? A Sagear? Complete catalog? Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. 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 We're doing it. God damn it.
He teeters madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
Ladly upon his matter. Sorry, that again, it's a compulsion. Oh yeah, combo. That might be a thing. Take aim time. He's gonna destroy that stack pretty damn quick. Thankfully, Duelist Advance is a play we can make here. He's gonna categorize. I don't know if that's really gonna fuck us up too bad. Guess we'll find out pretty quickly here. We can also do a Toxic Kicker, which is not a bad idea. Debuffs his bleed resist and also clears dodges. I like the Retribution quite a bit. Bonk. Gotta try to get some debuffs, some spike cap bleeds going. And then Ruin seems like a fine choice too, especially with the fact that he's burning already. Although I don't know if he's necessarily going to clear that stack fast enough. That's not great. Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunately impactful categorize. Also not stealth this time, so I feel like maybe I should do something else. Vulnerability Hex would be worth it? I think so. Especially if I get a strength token out of it. That's pretty nice. Rampart not really going to help a lot. Hold the line not super great. Although Leopard can't do anything from this turn either, so maybe we could... Rampart? No, Rampart doesn't work, so I guess we'll just do this. Mobilizing him is not the most important thing, but I guess that's a fine turn for now. Actually, that is pretty helpful for this turn, since it allows him to Duelist Advance without getting back to the front position. Okay, okay. We withstand, which is totally fine as well. Not a problem with that. Smokestack really not going to matter too much for him either, especially if he resists it. Now, of course, the Weakening Curse or the Vulnerability Hex is good, although I think Vulnerability Hex might be on cooldown now, unfortunately, but I could consider a Highway Robbery. Could also maybe just crush him here. Suppose that's fine. Or a Toxic Kicker again.
Any being, however hard,
there we go.
brought to heel.
He already cleared the taunts here, too, so I'm easily able to get the riposte off of this. He's going to get another AoE hit, which is going to be riposted probably from the Highwayman, I would suspect. Oh, no, I think it might be first in the order that does that. Now Highway Robbery's not terrible, but I'm also wondering if maybe we just go ahead and open Vein or something here.
A master stroke.
Yeah, that felt pretty effective. Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to Abyssal Artillery anymore. That happened pretty quickly here, but I can do curses back and forth. I don't know if a crit curse is really going to make any difference here. Thankfully, he hasn't really been deciding to do anything extremely impactful otherwise, and now we just got to move you forward. All right, this is definitely open vein situation again. Just got to take a chance on this. boy, is it working. All right, we can vulnerability one more time. I think I might need to heal here, though. I got a crit heal out of it, so
A calculated generosity.
that seems worthwhile.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
We really got to make some quick work of this next couple of turns, though, so I got to go on a max damage, I think, as he hits for minimum damage. That might be a meltdown. It's very close. We got the bleed off a spiked cap from that one, though. That's really good. And then that's door for the librarian. This might even be it. One more smokestack in the back. Not really going to matter. Oh, there's the check. Son of a bitch. All right. Yeah, that's fine, though. Should be okay. I think we just go ahead and take one more chance on the open vein here. Oh, Wicked Slice, obviously, right. Yeah, of course. A nice heal for the man-at-arms. He's going to be fine. We'll get one more chance for the crush. See you later, dude. Not a problem, it turns out.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Are we about to see ruin value? You wish. Never. We do get the catalog and the assay gear. It didn't even have to buy it. Look at me go. Not to mention the Scalding Skull. Yeah, pretty outstanding for the occultist here. Plus 50% healing given to a burning target. Range skills get an additional plus 25% resistance piercing, which, of course, for our curses is pretty fantastic. And then chance, unfortunately, for a random ally to burn on turn start. But that's a fine combo for the occultist here. Not to mention we're going to be able to swap this off for the all-seeing eye or the orb or whatever the hell we're getting, right? What is it? Seeing Sphere. That's the thing. Which is another excellent trinket for him right now. And then we'll give the stealth thing to somebody else. More than likely, the Highwayman. Get a cache here, too. That's pretty outstanding. And a bunch of mystery nodes following that up. But the lair is cleared. That we no longer need to be concerned with. It's a bit of a relief. Equip the burn resist? Yeah, I suppose we might as well. We got nothing else occupying these slots, right? Additional burn dealt is certainly not going to help us here, unfortunately, nor is the tinderbox, really. Although, well, hold on a second. That's kind of interesting. Let's try that out. Just out of curiosity. So the leper gains burn on miss. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. Let's give it to the Highwayman. Oh, also, whoever I told to shift click to get out of there is a double click, although I think I might have said double click, but at any rate, there we go. Now the leper can have that. Okay. Okay, okay. Free stuff.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
A free stew pot. Well, looky there. Also a sharpness charm for our leper, who's already got -2 speed, so I might as well make him even slower. Oh, there we go. All of a sudden, we got some decent stuff. I think I'm going to take that instead, although honestly, the burn resist is going to be a lot better here, isn't it? Refill on the linens. We got a couple of thunderclap grenades. That's pretty nice. I think I'll go ahead and do something like that. Sweet. Okay. I also love stew. Let's see. Leper's so slow he looks like a Baywatch protagonist while everyone else moves at normal speed. +2. +2 slow motion Baywatch scenes. Yeah, I could take that. I could definitely use that.
The loathing whispers.
Does Highwayman have a flammable object equipped? Yeah, he's got the chart litany. So, 33% chance. Well, 66% chance, I suppose, given the bonus from flammable. Oh, no. That's just the chance for the burn to actually apply. But the... Well, no, yeah, that would be that, right? I think that's that same. So why does it not just say 66%? Oh, I guess that impacts all of his different burning stuff as well, right? Okay, but of course, in this case, he doesn't have any other burning stuff. I get it. Just Still a chance we run into the Shambly here.
The loathing festers.
So I suppose I shouldn't feel as though the worst is behind us, when in fact it could be looming around the next corner.
Centuries of human learning and achievement ruined by riotous contempt.
Lurking, waiting in the shadows. Ooh. I think I want that. I don't know how much variety we have in our available options at this point, but I guess I want to know. Yeah, I just realized there wasn't much choice coming up ahead of us. Yeah, we missed it. Oh well. Do get to see that we get Oblivion Tears coming up, forcing us to incur a loathing penalty. Cool.
The loathing howls.
That's awesome. Hey, Sticks. Food? Scouting again. Now let's get some food. More Man-at-Arms pips and some apples and cheese. Nice. All right.
Let us temper this world's cruelty. Just a little.
So maybe we avoid negative quirks. I feel like that's still a part of this, right? Is it not? Maybe it's not. Oh my god, he's a hypochondriac. That explains a lot. I'm doing pretty good today. I'm still itching for that collector encounter, but otherwise enjoying possibly the conclusion of the pursuit of the eidetic achievement, which I'll eventually get, I'm sure. Although I can't seem to stop making it more difficult for myself. These two are not friends.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
But I don't like that. They should be best of buds. They got the same role in the team. Bond over their shared pain as the enemies continue to bludgeon them with flammable objects. Okay, this guy just said live, love, laugh, so that explains a lot of the tension in the coach. Maybe it's Lucky Dane's fault ultimately. But hey, now they can bond in their mutual disdain for their comrade. Problem solved. See, you guys are buddies. Just gotta embrace the idea. Alright, so he's got now the additional debuff piercing, so gonna be pretty tempting to try to land some curses this time, I think.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
But while we still have the option to possibly crit the shit out of both backliners,
slow suffering begins,
which is an official term. It seems like a pretty good idea. Thunderclap Grenade's also quite good here. In fact, I am beginning to think that might be among the better combat items in general. Look at that burn. Ooh, okay, buddy. I like that a lot. I like that he's dead even more. Okay. Adds the dodge back, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure we're still going for that. Not to mention we got a likely back-to-back rush judgment coming out of her.
Agony by accumulation.
That's one down, baby. Oh my god. That feels pretty damn good. Gets the burn to land. An additional 4 burn off the open vein every time. That is fine by me, dude. I was going to say Thunderclap again right away, but I'm pretty sure I just want to let that Rush Judgment come through a couple of times first. I'll find a chop. This is another beautiful Abyssal Artillery target. Get it down to Death's Door real fast. Oh, this has been smooth sailing, dude.
End.
This makes me very happy. Crush could potentially get her to Death's Door. My goodness, squad. Okay. Go, team, go. I'm going to get one last sneaky little hit in here, but otherwise, that was clean and effective. Let's see if I can maybe bring him a little bit closer to full. It doesn't look like it, so be it. Every time I stop to actually pay attention and watch, I'm absolutely enamored by the battle animations.
A spark.
I love hearing that because I feel exactly the same way. My fascination for the quality of this game has dwindled very little over the years. Idle Thought could absolutely be a playable trinket for us here. Double damage for the leper, minus 30% damage every round. I just got to remember that it's equipped, basically. But I absolutely feel like we could use that. Got a full inventory again. Come on, buddy. I'm ready. Bring it on. It's your time. It's your time to shine. Let's do it. Come on, Collector. Here he comes. He's right around the corner. No, he's not. An actually overfilled inventory as well here. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and use some actual good combat items this time around, since I'm not going to have the space to hold them all after this. Let's do it. I will drop the candles once it's necessary. For now, I'm trying to keep the inventory as full as possible. Mostly, again, on the baseless suspicion that that actually has any sort of impact on it. This is pretty unfortunate.
Perhaps they have given their last.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
This is bad.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Got a burn from that. It can't really do anything about it. Okay. Please don't burn to death. Thank you. Holy shit.
There remains a foothold out of this mire.
Ugh.
Now climb.
That sucked. All right. Don't waste the crit on that. Let's just kill him. Let's kill him.
Lethality writ large.
I like that a little bit more. And then heal him up a little bit. I guess I could bear trap this dude again, sure.
Measured and steady.
0 to 50 on that heal, by the way. That is a pretty incredible range, and brought on, of course, by the Scalded Skull. A little crush heal there. Nice. This boy's getting the big-time riposte. Also moving back, apparently. Didn't realize that. Let's go ahead and clear that, even though we're weakened here. I think we're going to go ahead and get that chop in. Nice. All right, good stuff. Not going to quite get down to death's door here, I don't think. Just kidding. Weakened on the AoE hit, or not. That's a much better result that time for that, though. We could slice for the kill.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
And double kill Vista crit. Beautiful. 2 stress healed from that. Wow.
Cut down these nightmares.
Oh.
And blaze the trail to your redemption.
Oh, never mind. We found replacement trinkets for the leper. Holy shit. Plus 50% damage per negative token. With the amount of combo we're generating. Oh, yeah.
The loathing whisper.
That's noise. That's noise right there. Do we want to equip this now? Do I want to maybe do this for him? I think I do. Ooh, I'm crazy. Ooh, I'm a nut. But I like it. I think this is a fun play. Let's do it. I'm going to keep the inventory completely full. On the off chance that this actually matters. I also could consider, in place of the plus 20% damage outright, possibly just putting both Dark Impulse on the leper. Oh, that's absurd. That's absurd, but also fun. Ooh. Baer, you scoundrel, you scallywag. You really gonna do that? You better freaking believe it, dude. Just nonsense. just nonsense numbers right now. Don't even make any damn sense. But I am excited for it.
The familiar hearth crackles invitingly once again.
Slugger. Oh, that's for our occultist, isn't it? Yeah, man, that would have been a very nice thing to see for the leper here. Seeing Sphere, however, excellent for the occultist, of course. Also see the bounty hunter. A silent treatment, I think we go ahead and throw onto the highwayman here. Probably want to go ahead and just get rid of the minor sharpness charm at this point, I guess, and then let's put on our new stagecoach gear.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Probably go ahead and remove the work table loom. That is a nice set of stagecoach items.
The roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
I saw a big pig for some reason. Do I want a meditative totem? I guess for the torn rotator cuff, that certainly seems like a good choice. Maybe even get rid of hypochondriac at some point. Hold off for the moment. I do have plenty of food, so I don't need to worry about that this time around. I would like to get the dartboards and the boxing gloves. Possibly even the songbooks.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
Triple the field hospitals, absolutely.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
Let's upgrade the chop because I want maximum possible numbers here, I guess. Open vein seems worthwhile at this point, and then maybe the demon's pull now. Yeah, that seems like it's probably a good choice. Although the hexes are tempting too. Let's go with vulnerability hex. I feel like I'm going to like that a lot. Playing cards. Yeah, no, we should. We should absolutely boost these relationships.
Fare, but fairly priced.
I'm going to get the best possible items for that. Use them all up. For now, let's go ahead and start with this totem, I think. Torn rotator cuff is gone. Just like that, we got even more damage. And let's see here. Guess we don't need to play with everybody with the cards, do we? How are we doing on possible unfriendly relationships? Everybody's neutral. Well, that's certainly better than I expected. Who are we leaving on the bench for this go? Definitely not the leper. Maybe it's the highwayman. Yeah, I think that's best. So let's focus on everybody else's relationships for now. See if I can get the front two to be pals just like I wanted. Yay! Max affinity? Nope, I had to be greedy. Let's see here. Yeah, we need 2 more for that, so let's go a different route, I guess. Possibly leper occultist here. Nope. All right, fair enough. That'll do.
There, above the hearth, the hunter's mark.
Brand new pick me if you'd like to be selected. PICKME in the chat. We're going to choose our new name for this vicious kill list bounty hunter with... Oh, Jesus. With unerring. Holy shit. That's good. That's really good. Yes, please. All the range skills. Plus 10% damage, plus 10% damage, plus 3% damage per kill. God damn. I feel like I gotta have finish him in the mix here. So let's do that. That is nice. That makes me think I might need to go up against a Harvest Child here, depending on the available loot. Blood Magpie, feeling confident? You should be. I think we're ready, dude. Give me a couple of combat items for funsies. Yeah, everybody gets some linen, sure. You get the pouch of why. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. You can have that. Off to the feeder. One more provisioner check. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Oh, we could get a couple more pip generators, though.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I maybe want to try. I think I do. I'm going to take a gamble here. Come on, one more, fellas. One more. There it is. Very friendly. 65% chance. Let's see it. No? All right, fair enough. Is there a specific reason for running Bounty Hunter aside from being strong and a fresh saver? Because he's fun? Pretty much just for the content. Yeah, just to let people have another chance to get in on the action.
And abhorrent.
Come on, Shambler, where you at? Or where's a watchtower? Didn't really save any relics for the hospital, did I? Yeah, that wasn't really very smart. Oh well. Maybe I'll be able to use this one at the end here. I think I am going to welcome the presence of a lair.
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
I go for the mystery note on the off chance that we run into a Shambler that way. Also got to keep in mind we have a Sagier here and a stagecoach capable of doing ollies. That's going to be pretty critical to our success. Cash is nice to see early on here, too. I don't love losing the traveling heal. All right. What do you got? What do you got?
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Meh. Kind of a miss there. Corrupting Cleaver, obviously not going to be a lot of help. We do need another trinket for this guy. I guess we can go ahead and throw that on, especially given where we're at.
Trust your instincts.
All right. I have to change the challenge to looking for the collector. Yeah, clearly.
I trust you have calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
I mean, the moment I bailed on that eidetic run when the collector patch hit, I think we knew where our priorities had shifted to. We're now under the guise of continuing pursuit of the eidetic achievement and ultimately just desperately hoping the collector's going to show up. Yeah, all right. Let's see what you got on offer.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Building the kill list up honestly does not seem like a huge priority here either. I'm definitely going to try to focus it. But given the fact that if we're going to fight the Harvest Child, it's going to be, you know, in a couple of moments here, the benefit's going to be minimal, but I suppose it is still better than abandoning the pursuit entirely. You have regen, but are also likely a pretty decent target for an early chop here. Fine with a retribution early on. Hey, Lucky. All right, here's our first look at the leper damage. 14 to 37 without any negative tokens. So that could be a lot better than that. Which is pretty ridiculous. Oh, and a quick little Hemic Rod for him. That's fun. Certainly going to make it a little tougher to get the result we're looking for. Bonk. Yeah, with that being a weak hit for him, that is pretty absurd. That's also not great. I love that situation. See if I can get another one shot from the leper here. Possibly the bounty hunter can get a kill. Let's find out. 4 to 7, yeah, not great. Unfortunate. Let's let the leper handle business. 15 to 40. That's absurd. He's also minus 60% damage at this point, so you would think it would be slowing down pretty considerably, but apparently not. I'm going to try to let the bounty hunter get at least one kill here, but I'm curious. 16 to 44 after minus 60%. Holy shit! That's insane. That feels pretty great. All right, buddy, you get one. At least you get one. Keep on moving. Yeah, in case it needs repeating, I am not looking for any advice on how to counter the collector. Please do not mention unless it is asked for. Thank you. Let's see. Do we keep on pulling? We get the application of the negative token there, right? And of course, the scene sphere. Eventually going to make that better. 2 negative tokens this time. Let's go ahead and give that chop a try. Oof. Yep, that can happen, I guess. I need to be applying more combos. I did try to bring this guy forward, to be fair. To be fair to myself. Let's see here. Probably not going to kill this thing, so maybe set it up for a bounty hunter finish. Yes, indeed. Very nice. Another +3 for him.
Early results are encouraging.
Let's try this again. This will at least get him in leopard chop range. Ooh, that's nice too, actually. That'll allow the bounty hunter to have a much better chance of killing this thing. He's resisting tokens. He's weirdly not helpful here. Alright, should be pretty unlikely to get the kill with that. I'm just hoping the bounty hunter is able to hit for 12. Maybe do that instead. Yeah, that's probably better. And if he doesn't get the kill, at least the Hugh is able to likely clear both. We can do a finish him here, right? Yes, we can. I think we'll go ahead and Solemnity as well. I'm not in love with our stress situation at the moment. I might even want to go for a bolster. We get a bonus heal here if he's at the threshold. I'm not sure if he is, though. Oh, right. Yeah, you can do that. I also have nothing that I'm utilizing unchecked power with. I just realized I should probably go ahead and change that. Crit chance is decent. Oh, this is way better. There we go. Sick. We really doing this for a whiskey barrel? Yep. Sure I am.
The harvest is here. Pity those with a place at the table.
All right, so obviously we're looking to keep the combo applied as much as possible to allow the leper to be effective here. I would like to go for the finish him damage. Let's do that. And avoid, please, the hunger on the leper at all costs. Thank you very much. Banana as well. Can't forget that. Very important to remember. Seems like an appropriate time for this one. Go ahead and generate a new token for me. No dice, but hey, we'll take 27 damage off a single chop. That's pretty good. Another riposte hit. We'll debuff that time, but do land the spike skull cap again. Should have probably had uppercut equipped, I just realized. He still got the hunger. Did that carry over from last round? That's kind of weird. All right, vulnerable token gonna have to be the way to go this time, I guess. Can't apply a combo elsewhere. I could do a come hither now. I guess that's a fine choice. Oh, right, never mind. I kind of want to do this. No, let's Solemnity. Just got to assume we're going to be able to apply a combo somehow here. Do I hold the line? I don't think so. Do I bolster, though? That doesn't seem right either, but I think I need to. All right. Not going as swimmingly as I was hoping. But if I can get a combo on him here, and I should be able to with the Weakening Curse. Just got to bank on the leper being able to... Oh, turn order is going to betray me. I think I need to move the Man-at-Arms back after this. Demon's Pull, still a bit of a waste. I think I need to do this. Landed the Weaken as well, which is probably going to be a factor here. Oh, I can move the Bounty Hunter back this turn. That's a fine choice. And that way the Man-at-Arms does have to unfortunately eat the meat there, but so does the Leopard, which is shitty. And again, it's just a thing that can continue to happen in this fight and really screw you. So that sucks. Did take a big chunk out of it at least, but that's not really going to do enough.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Why did he do that? What? What? Why did... Oh, the smallpox. Yeah, shit. 5% chance. Jesus, dude. That's rough. I got another Solemnity here, but I would certainly like to... Well, I guess I'm not going to chop it either. Oh, boy. Do I need to do that?
Excellent work.
Did not do what I was hoping it would. All right, double resistance that time at least. And double hunger back there, but it shouldn't really be that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure I have to Solemnity this time around, and obviously his damage is taking a big hit now. Alternatively, I get rid of the putrid meat. Yeah, it's probably better.
And effective.
And then let's deal some damage. Sure, okay. Well, obviously,
measured and steady.
The leper's circumstances are not ideal. Hold the line seems okay, but that's... no, I think I gotta do that. Oh, man. We should get a chance to heal the leper prior to a death's door tick, I think. Now, of course, the leper with combo should be able to deal some damage as well. That's not fantastic at all. Wasting retribution on this guy, too. At least he's already weakened, I guess, but... Oh, boy, this is not going great. Do I hold the line here? I think so. Could bolster too, I guess. Oh, bolster could ruin him. He's gonna get the weaken back. Wow. That's unfortunate. And I guess is an ideal result there.
An unavoidable end.
This almost feels necessary. He is chopping for so much still. That's insane.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
I should have turn order again here, as bad as this looks, and we are getting a couple of bleeds off Skullcap again as well. Okay. Stun? Or just hurl bat for the... Yeah, that's better. Got the burn off that too, okay. Alright, that did not go very well, but it did eventually work.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Oh boy. Wow. Thanks for the whiskey, buddy. I don't know if it was worth it. Do not need that. Do not need that. Ghastly Gruel I could be pretty happy with. It's been fun to do this and all, but I don't know. I feel like I need to get that equipped instead now. Okay. Okay. No, I like the Occultist pair here. I'm pretty sure this is a worthwhile set. I like the Occultist pair. Yeah, you heard me say it. All the linens. No, we'll do this, I guess. Probably don't even need that many. All right. There we go, Collector. Come on, buddy. Certainly now you're tempted, right? I'm going to avoid the candle because I feel like it's likelier that we'll get a safe route the other way. And I was right, apparently. Although I don't know if those things are related, but I'm going to assume they are based on a single instance. That's a scientific way, I think, to come to conclusions. Oh, thank you, Pawn. There you go. Yeah, you know, I shouldn't. But I'm gonna. What's up, Carl? That's a lot of burn shit. How you doing, buddy? Ooh, that's gonna need a bolster. I instantly regret this choice. Yeah, just a lot of regret here. This doesn't feel good. There's a pip, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and, well, no, let's leave these, I guess.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Weirdly helpful to do so, and then maybe I can pull Carl forward. There we go, and then he dies because we hit for minimum damage still. 20 to 53, yeah, 20 sounds great. Isn't that what you wanted? I thought this is what you wanted. I thought you was keeping it gangsta. If you're scared, go to church. The Church of the Change. You can't Solemnity from there either, unfortunately.
A promising development.
Yikes, dude. Guess we're doing that. That does not seem like a good idea. But technically, it's another negative token.
Once again, teetering
Holy
on
hell.
that terrible precipice.
Thank goodness for the occultist's speed. Oh my god. Come on up. I appreciate y'all being so cooperative with the pulls forward, but if you could just do me a favor and stop murdering my friend for even but a moment, that would be kick-ass.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
Yeah, I know about the foothold, Wayne. Could you drop a ladder down, maybe? Possibly an escalator? Be a little simpler.
A little help impeccably timed.
Good God. Just an endless mess down here. Finally got you in the right position. Let's go ahead and get some attention drawn his way. 5 rounds of this shit. My goodness. An endless daze to boot. How about a little daze for you? A little stun-a-reno? Not this time? All right, all right. Hey, there we go. There's something. Something to be excited about. Oh, good. Big chunk of meat. Thanks for that. Yeah, a little late. But that's still good. I don't think that even showed a number. It just said, yeah, she died. You did enough damage for her to die. That's all you care about. And to its credit, they're right. Seeing Sphere taunt. Okay. So be it.
Agony by accumulation.
Unlikely to get the kill with that, but honestly, not super concerned about that at this point. I'm more than willing to allow the kill list to become a secondary objective. Can more than likely also bolster again here, but speaking of the kill list.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
You might not be wrong, Grim. Yeah, I haven't really paid very close attention to it, but it's possible that the numbers displaying got screwed up by the update. Don't need that, don't need that. Off we go. Alright. Already lost our block. Do we have to avoid the watchtower? No. But we're supposed to fight in 1 or less resistance encounters, so I probably should utilize that watchtower, actually. Maybe even hit this hospital, depending on how many relics we got, which we have quite a few. And we do have a disease to get rid of as well, so I'm pretty sure that's the way I'm going. Let's see what else there is. A table, you say? A Chirurgeon's turbo, you're sure? A hoarder at the end as well may be pretty valuable. Yeah, I think we got ourselves a path. Let's do it. I also enjoy when the carriage hops, yes. It's very good. Sadly, there's not really a way for us to avoid a possible repair fight here, so we're absolutely going to hope that we get some help from this assistance encounter coming up ahead. Maybe restore some shields that way. Quick check of the combat items to see if maybe there's some actual useful stuff I want to include here. I'll go for an Ichor Bomb. That might help out, although I kind of doubt it. So let's do 2. Just to ensure its unhelpfulness. Ordained Patience is probably not going to be very easy to deal with. Let's see here. Don't have the crit going on back there anymore. Let's try to actually take advantage of the bonus to the vulnerability hex, and then certainly want to get a retribution going early on here. I do need to try to combo more. I'm realizing that I've sort of abandoned that necessity. That's a nice kill. Holy shit.
And stupefied.
All right, give that a go. 73. You know, adequate. And a bloody flux. All right, well, thankfully that was already somebody with a disease, so not a huge deal there, I guess. Let's go ahead and yank you forward. Another big chop, sure. So he's done a combined 130 damage so far this fight, which seems decent. I'm enjoying his contribution. There you go, bud. Maybe add on to that a little more. Also get rid of the vulnerable, thank you very much. Do I want to give him a chance at this? Nah. Or, okay, yeah, you speak for yourself there, I guess, buddy.
Taught is a lesson learned.
That's not a great thing to see. Let's chop him in half real quick. Leucotomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth. Samuel, Kings, Chronicles, Ezra. I can't believe this is still in my brain, dude. What are you saying? Oh, no, I'm just quoting the books of the Bible in order. Because that was the kind of shit I was indoctrinated with as a child. In song form.
Well done.
Still way deep down in there, dude. Big chop. Ooh. Delicious. Keep them coming. At least you get good memes from your past. That's true. Look at the way that he restored him, lifted him up from the death's door animation in that. I loved that. That was great. Former Jehovah's Witness here. You know how it be. You know how we do. What am I doing with this now? I kind of want to... Yeah, let's just do a little damage there, I guess. You know, I can't complain about the quality of memories as it pertains to, you know, like, relevant commentary. It's fun to harken back on those days with a critical eye. Although it is unfortunate when I think back to, like, walking the halls of a church and having fond memories of hearing a group of children in a Sunday school singing their praises to an invisible man in the sky, which, to be fair, is a lot more fun to consider as a child. It's a much more appealing idea when you're 5.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
Then when you begin to hear it as a teenager and then an adult, it sounds an awful lot more like indoctrination.
A little help impeccably timed.
Anyway.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
I'm like 70% sure if somebody started playing one of the hymns we used to sing in primary school, I'd be able to jump right in. I'm 100% certain of it. There's at least like 5 or 6 I could rattle off for you off the top of my head. A lot of them aimed at children. Saturday is a special day. It's the day we get ready for Sunday. Okay, that is certainly anti-kid. That is because that's fundamentally incorrect about Saturday. It is not for getting ready for Sunday. That's some horse hockey, dude. I don't think I even got down with that idea as a youngin'. Yeah, no, that is the opposite of what Saturday is for. Saturday is for debauchery. Saturday is for good times with your pals and forgetting all about your responsibilities to Jesus. Creeping cough.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Saturday's for the boys. That much is also absolutely true. If you don't sin, Jesus died for nothing. Amen. Hallelujah.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Saturday's all right for fighting. I've heard that much too. That cannot be forgotten. Nice little burn there. Okay, let's see if I can cheese a little extra healing and stress healing out of this. I think we'll be able to do exactly that. We'll give him another 3% on the kill list, right? Why not? He's earned it. There you go, buddy. Mastery point. There's the bone saw to complement the skull cap. Appalling apron for our occultist is quite nice. Although I'm pretty sure I'm not going to give up anything he's already got. Hero goal complete. Hooray. All right, so I guess... Do I need to swap their positions? Not really. I'm not really ever planning on using this, so... Yeah, I guess we just go ahead and throw that in there. Okay. Apron. I mean, it is really good for him. I don't know. I feel like I'm using this to full effect. And I've been very happy with it. And then I would only ever really consider giving it to him, but I'm kind of loving his setup as well. I guess I could replace Gruul. I really don't want to do that either, though. Papa Turby.
Welcome back.
Bear hugs for him. Thank you for the prime. Welcome back in. Appreciate the 4 months. Nickelback gets a bad rap. How do we get on Nickelback? My most controversial music take, I think, is that I prefer the Nickelback cover of Saturday's All Right for Fighting to the original. There's nothing wrong with Nickelback. There was a phase where it was cool to take them down. I watched their Nardwuar interview. They're really nice. They're swell dudes. They got plenty of flack, and they handled it with nobility. No, that's not the right word. They weren't dumb about it. They laughed along with the joke, so they get a full pass in my book. Friday, I'm in love. Also, yeah. Saturday, wait. And Sunday always comes too late. Friday, I'm in love. Let's go ahead and dump that too, yeah. I don't think I'm going to keep the apron, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that full inventory still. Out of pure superstition. I guess we're going Oasis. No, that wasn't the route we chose, guys. Why you got to be difficult? Gotta go cure you of your disease. The hemic rots and the creeping coughs and whatnot, although apparently the Chirurgeon saved us some time.
Welcome back.
Irritating boy tie. Any public figure that can laugh at themselves instead of getting all weird is good in my book. That's a low bar, but I do agree with the general sentiment. Get rid of that.
The treatment is harsh, but undeniably effective.
I kind of want to get rid of Resolute. It's just sort of annoying. I don't know if it's worth 16 relics, though. It's a low bar that no one clears. Yeah, fair, I guess. All right, good enough. I don't know. I feel like I'm spending 16 to possibly stop myself from spending further, but it is pretty late in the run at this point. You gotta hope Hypochondriac's not still gonna be a factor. But right when I determine that it shouldn't be is when it becomes that. So let's rid ourselves of even the concern, I suppose. And now we're just crossing our fingers that this assistance encounter provides us some shields, so we don't have to deal with the repair fight here. I do hate losing stuff. Let's get rid of the apron. Nah, I can't take Bounty Hunter to the final boss. As far as I know, he does not show up for that. This thing is just popping off. Calm down, Stagecoach.
Look upon their noble struggle and be humbled by it.
No shields. Ah, that's a yikes. All right. Let's see what this gives us, I guess.
Unexpected find.
Meditative Totem could be helpful, maybe. Possibly. I don't think there's a lot of negative quirks left to consider, but stress healing at the very least.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
All right. Hasn't been a repair fight in a minute, I guess, so cool. Yeah, that'd be a great one.
Work fast and fight even faster.
Shit. I should probably go ahead and throw that Acre Bomb here as well. Ugh.
Bafflement and vexation.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get in some vulnerability hexes here, I think, although actually a weakening curse might be better for the leper. Especially if he ends up popping a taunt or an immobilize or something. Got a crit off that as well, and a stun. Hooray. Whoa, that is way less damage than I expected. What the hell? Okay. Probably still best. I know he's got block, but still, it's a more significant upgrade than I imagined. Or more significant downgrade, I guess. I really need to equip something that I can actually use that unchecked power for as well, because that has been happening a lot more consistently than I expected. Is that the turbo tier, Gimao? Because I've been thinking about getting into the turbo tier. You're not part of the turbo team! Until you're part of this turbo team, you walk slowly. Damn, that is a lot of damage for him to deal on his repair turn. That is sick as hell.
And stupefied.
Not loving the stress situation, especially since I can't bolster right now. Call me right now, please. That's honestly like one of my favorite parts of the entire sketch. This is the way he says, "Call me right now, please." It's just a delightful urgency. Oh my god, he's getting repair every single time! I'm gonna get the damn meltdown here! I approve of the fact that the majority of chat doesn't have a strong opinion on Nickelback and isn't afraid to make that known. Good for you. Staying out of the Nickelback debate. It's something that has consumed the rest of us eternally. Takes an awful lot of restraint not to weigh in on the quality of Nickelback's music. Congratulations. The more I lean into it, the less serious it sounds, even though I do genuinely feel that way. Do you, Baer? Okay, buddy. Better pull is what is the best I think you should leave sketch and why it's the Carl Havoc one. I've got a strong fondness for 3 of the sketches that are in the first episode. That being Baby of the Year, the Instagram sketch, and the gift receipt sketch. All of which I think are among the best sketches in that show's entourage.
Let us hope these repairs will hold.
Baby of the Year is still will elicit a guffaw. Despite having seen it maybe half a dozen times now.
Waits, eager to ply his trade.
Well, everybody loves flapjacks. So that's certainly nice to see. I actually get some value out of those. Probably don't need that. Probably don't need that. Got a full freaking inventory here, dude. I don't think I'm going to use bumper crop either. But maybe he'll like that I have multiple trophies in my inventory. Don't need this one. Don't need this one. Off we go. Is that... Hold on a second. I think that's new decoration on the side there. That's cool. I'm fluent in BSL and once performed a signed version of Rockstar for a kids' charity event. That's excellent. I'm a big fan of that fact. I'd go so far as to call it a fun fact. We can probably withstand here, right? For a moment, anyway. Pawn, you haven't seen any? I think you should leave. It baffles me whenever anyone admits to that is even within, like, the greater circle of influence of the NLSS, because that show, I feel strongly, is, like, made for us.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Especially when I try to show it to my family members and their disinterest is palpable. Makes me very sad. But I know for a fact anybody around here is going to absolutely love it. I did just start Ted Lasso, yes, and I'm loving it. Just feel like the sketches run so long. That's definitely true for basically all of them, is that they tend to overstay their welcome. And in the best cases, that contributes to the hilarity, but in the worst cases, that just makes the suffering all that much more intolerable. And I can certainly empathize with it. It's part of the gag, right? Exactly. Yeah, you're just not getting the joke. But yeah, if you're not getting the joke, it's not helping that the joke keeps going, huh? I get it. Yeah, I've had that experience now twice, Prime, with 2 family members. I'm just like, oh, no. I thought we had the same sense of humor.
Morbid gain.
You're telling me you've aged and matured? Say it ain't so. All right, I'll stick with the video games and sketch comedy. I'm willing to bite that bullet for the family.
A renewal. Welcome back.
Songbird. Much love to you as well. Get him some bear hugs, please. Thank you for the 13 months. Yeah, there's no explaining it, right? Once you start trying to get them to see it from your perspective,
holding back fits of laughter.
You've already failed.
Tears.
Ooh, that is not a bad choice for the man-at-arms. Not one bit. Could certainly persuade me to swap off the Greater Hail Draft for a standard of the 9th. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do it.
Such power in such a little thing.
Like Kids in the Hall? Oh yeah, very similar energy there for sure. The new season in particular. God, to be honest, like that was one for me where it was even difficult at times to really buy in, but it got there. Oh my God, did you see Brian's hat? He looks so fucking stupid, I can't breathe. Like, to me, it's the funniest shit. Which makes it even more baffling.
The loathing festers.
Let this be a standing recommendation, then, to those that may not have partaken. I think all sketch comedy stuff has bits that run too long. Well, it's well documented that that's the most difficult part of sketch comedy, is landing the ending of the sketch. Which I would argue, I think You Should Leave does pretty well, usually. Let's do this, I guess. Maybe I'm not gonna... Oh, I can stun this. What the fuck? I feel like that's a realization I must have made prior as well, but... You lucky duck. Alright. I don't really need to bolster that anymore, I guess. I could probably go ahead and get greedy here. Someone pointed out for the Brian's hat sketch that the framing of him in the background is like when old school animators would clearly differently animate the door that would open. And it just adds to the setup. I love that. That makes me very happy that that was the thing they were clearly considering. You just got a little damage there. A little damage up front is fine. Fun for the whole family. Okay.
This is no time to falter.
Did forget to bring him forward. I want to go ahead and hit the demon's pole early on here. He is blinded. That seems pretty beneficial. Ignore the block on that one. It's a big stinky boom, though. If it's not called honky if you're horny, it should be. They made a mistake if that's not the case.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
All right, now at least it should be a less effective boom. If not, perhaps even straight up miss. Possibly even a misfire. Or that is also an option. Solemnity time, there we go. No, I'm pretty sure that was an intervention from God in that moment, Prime. I think God would watch. I think You Should Leave. You think God's ever horny? Nah, never mind. I know the answer. Hey. He made us, for God's sake, right?
This weighty gloom,
for his sake.
a spark.
Which one? Fair point. All of them for each other. Since, you know, apart from Zeus, I don't know who's getting down with the mortals up there. My God would watch. I think You Should Leave. There you go. That's the spirit. That's the Holy Spirit within you. But not in a horny way. Linens or stimulants? Probably stimulants. My God used to be a real piece of shit. I'm worried that God doesn't think people can change. Biggest issue with the Tim Robinson humor is all the yelling. I love the show. I understand how it's not for everyone, but the yelling just makes it better for me. Right, yeah, and that's another element of it where it's like, if it's not working for you, it's probably working for the people that are loving it. I completely empathize with the people who do not relate with it, and unfortunately understand why in the majority of cases. That was nice, I guess. Oh, wait, no, that got rid of the block, didn't it? Shit. Oh, well. Let's stun this dude. I have seen a little bit of Detroiters as well, Chami, and I need to watch the rest of it because it's great. Yeah, I was very happy to discover that there was basically a predecessor to that show in the form of an actual, like, structured comedy, which turns out is also very good. What's his buddy's name in that show? Because he's showing up in a lot of different stuff as well, and he's been fantastic. But I always forget that actor's name. I want to say it's Sam something, but I think that's just his name in the show. Not Tim Robinson, but the other guy that's in a lot of the sketches, especially in season 1. Sam Richardson. Yeah, I guess it was Sam. Look at me go. Yeah, Sam Richardson is fucking hilarious. He's even better in Detroiters, too. He's so good. Still have yet to even equip anything to take advantage of this unchecked power, unfortunately. Oh boy. Lost all the corn eggs. Oh, that's rough. With some peppers. There we go. Slightly salvaged. I think I should hold the line there. Reorder a little bit, and then ba-boom! This team is just kind of nonchalantly trotting through this place.
A calculated generosity. What a welcome one, nonetheless. The mind the grasp grows tenuous.
Raise! Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Bear Pile. Appreciate it. Bear hugs, please, for him. Thank you very much for the support. Welcome on in. One more for the finish him. One more for the kill list.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
See what that ended up at, just out of curiosity.
The loathing whispers.
Plus 36, that's not bad. Decent chunk of bonus damage there. All right, goodbye, goodbye. Full stack of linens for you. Get that out of here. Cool. Moving on. Equip something for unchecked power. Thank you. Jesus. How many is it going to take, Bear? Here's the thing, though. We might not even need to at this point. It would have been great up until right now. Up until this very moment, it was a good idea. But now that we're reaching the final end, I think it's actually pretty likely that we're just going to equip, or not equip, but upgrade one or maybe both of those skills between Abyssal Artillery and Demon's Pole. And that way we can actually take advantage of the unchecked power in some fashion. But I am pretty sure that I do want to keep both of those skills. Although, well, the Demon's Pole I think is actually going to be a little less valuable. Maybe we could go with Malediction?
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
I think that's a good idea, actually. Do some Malediction now. Take off the pole, go like this, and then, oh, we do need the, no, we don't need the Chaotic Offering, do we? Not at all. But we definitely want to upgrade Artillery.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
No need for any of these things, so we're happy to go ahead and upgrade, or repair the stagecoach here.
A little protection is always welcome.
Stew Pot, probably the best play here. That bonus 1 speed I don't think is going to fuck with anything. The unchecked power is the only factor there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We don't really care about speed, so let's go ahead and feed him the stew. That is better, I believe, yeah. Stun resist is pretty nice with that as well. Wild Tea to perhaps get rid of one of these nastier negative quirks. Do like these positive ones, though. I'm kind of worried about that. I think I'd like to get rid of Thin-Blooded, though. I think I'm going to regret it. I didn't. Hey, all right, look at me go. Let's see what we're starting with the in items this time around.
What you can, for wealth no longer has meaning.
Gotta be Songbook.
If indeed it ever did.
Might as well chance removing another negative quirk here, right? Let's maybe get rid of Kleptomaniac, I guess. I think that way we might be able to play cards with him as well, so that'd be nice. Pick this up.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
This is a very nice start for the in items for this place. Go for a whiskey barrel now. Thankfully, no longer resolute. It's a pretty nice bonus there. Okay, I think I'm going to go for some whiskey bottles with the occultist here. Let's see if I can get closer with a highwayman occultist situation. Bon vivant, very nice. Up to 15, outstanding, okay. Let's do the ceremonial drum on the man-at-arms, since he's fairly likely to want to stay in his position. Suppose we got a songbook to utilize here as well. A couple of sets of playing cards. A couple of songbooks. We got a lot of relics here, thankfully. Don't need the food anymore. I might use the blasphemous idols. We'll check on these for now. Braggart on the highwayman, not fantastic. Definitely don't want to see that. I wanted to hang on to the removal of negative quirks for a little while, I guess. Neutral between these two. Let's see if we can fix that up. Very nice. Where are the other thresholds at right now? Let's go maybe highwayman, or no, let's go man-at-arms occultist here. Unfortunate, okay. Might have to be the one that we just leave be. We do have poetry. It's fairly expensive, though. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the holy beads and the blasphemous idols. Those are pretty nice.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Now, no further ways to remove the quirks. We do have restorative herbs as well, which is pretty good. I think I'll take that as well. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, good stuff. Time to place the bear buck bets, that's right. Somehow we're dumping off the Greater Hail Draft, which I kind of suspected as I was buying it. But certainly glad we had it while we did, I guess. Back to the in items now. Only thing left for relationships is the whiskey flasks. And I think we'll probably be better off going for some very friendly as opposed to trying to fix these two, since they're at a 20% positive base anyway. So let's go Leper Occultist with 1. Excellent. And then we'll do Man-at-Arms Highwayman. And there we go, very friendly Threshold Men. Let's go for this as well. And I think we're going to go all in on the Blasphemous Idols for the Leper. Seems like a good idea. I'm going to give him the crit chance as well, I guess. Sure. Holy beads. He gets everything. Fuck it. All for you, buddy. You deserve it. A couple of restorative herbs for the boy. And you get one bonus one. Okay. Sweet, dude. That feels pretty good. Now let's determine what our final fight combat items are. I'm thinking we probably go Warhorn with him. Stimulants, Bonesaw. Sweet. Sounds good to me. So we're free to use this, the Crow's Feet, and then these 3 are the remaining final combat items. Okay, cool. Mastery time.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Pretty sure I want to go Ruin. I'm going to upgrade Abyssal here. I don't know if I need to upgrade Weakening Curse. Might go Malediction. It's certainly a lower priority. I am going to take Ruin. Withstand, maybe? Probably not. Crush seems decent for the extra heal here. It might be Malediction, yeah. Strange as that seems. Oh, no, it's got to be Take Aim, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got to be Take Aim. Got to go for the crits. All right.
All roads lead to the mountain, but only one leads beyond it.
Now, we're going to need a lot more of at the moment. You might have your suspicions. I'll go ahead and confirm them. Is bear rolls. As many as we can get, in fact, as once more we've reached the mountain. And once more the team is ready for battle.
tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Chop will add a dodge plus to the man-at-arms is outstanding. Big whiff on the other guys, unfortunately, but that alone makes me very happy. As do the bear rolls. Let's do this. Last chance to gamble your bear bucks.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Let's do it. I am going to go ahead and swap to the Demon's Pull for the 2 cultist fights, I think. That seems like it's probably wise. Oh, wait, is it just the 1 cultist fight in Chapter 2? Someone remind me real quick. I think it might be. I'm also pretty surprised we managed to dodge all the bad relationships, Driver. Yeah, that was fairly fortunate. Didn't get too many positives either. Ultimately, that was a neutral go.
Reality comes asunder before our eyes.
Only one in Chapter 1. Okay, thank you, Defiler. So, gotta be ready for the next one after this. See if I can keep our stress in check. Unordained Tootin' Boy in the back. It's pretty damn surprising. I think I'm gonna go ahead and linen right away and then just get a nice big chop started. Which organ's ass are we kicking today? That makes me wish we could fight an ass. But in lieu of that, we are taking on the seething sigh for the first time in a little while. I think we're going to do pretty damn good. Let's go with a little bit of open vein. Should take him down. Primary target acquired for our upcoming chop here. Stress, unfortunately, already beginning to pile up a little bit. Let's hold the line. Or not hold the line, retribution here, and get the jinx working. Go ahead and add another dodge plus, since that seems pretty effective here as well. Taunt shouldn't really matter that much. Wondering if I want to get rid of the combo there, though. I don't think that's the best play. I could rather do something like this instead, actually. That's going pretty damn good, I think. I like our odds of success here. Especially with a complete catalog, which I continue to forget is a thing we have. But we're dealing 50 damage with chops, which, as you might imagine, makes me feel pretty nice. Also love that she decided not to do anything there. Nicole just having 3 stress is not great, but him dying in round 2 feels pretty awesome. I'm beginning to realize now that we have an extremely fast leper who might benefit quite a bit from our keeping the linens. That feels like a pretty wasteful combat item to have, but now that I think about it, yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go, and we'll just replace some of the stimulants with the Warhorn, which means we're free to use another set of them here. Let's go ahead and give those to you. So we'll have Warhorn, stimulants, bone saw, linens. Yeah. That means we're good to use these guys. Apparently Tommy has been summoned as well. What's your opinion on the run, Tommy?
I'm pretty sure there's not 2 fights and there's actually just the one, and that the boss is about to show up and you should probably switch your combat items accordingly. Oh god, oh no! Quick, change the transition. Go back to the normal game screen. Put the right things on. Skill check. Oh, God. Malediction time. Get the proper combat items equipped. 1 replacement, and I think we're good. And then the rest is garbage. Dump it. Save the stew, just in case we get hungry after the fight. There we go. Sorry, Collector, you had your chance. And now the seething sigh's up to bat. They get struck out by the pile.
The seething sigh.
Sending some bear rolls his way he ain't ready for. They're coming full speed. All right, so sadly, we don't have a lot of ways to hit the back lung still. In fact, I think we might be primarily relying on the Abyssal Artillery to get the job done there. So, if that's the case, I guess we're not wholly opposed to maybe just trying to start a bleed early on. Especially if he just decides to crit right away for free. That would be pretty bad, too. Thank God he resisted that. We don't necessarily want to clear a linen here, or clear a blind here, which means it's ruin time. That feels pretty good to me. Okay, still have a strength token, I think. We need 9 damage?
Bravo!
That was convenient. Got a burn off of that, too. Okay. Pretty damn good results so far. And I think I could Retribution pretty happily. Yeah, let's do that. Got to keep in mind if we ever get the Man-at-Arms into the front rank that he's going to be able to utilize the Bone Saw offensively, which we might want to consider doing. It certainly seems like it's probably time for the Warhorn already. So if I could go ahead and get a nice big toot out of the chat, that would be helpful. 1 damage off, son of a bitch. All right. Do I want to just take aim? Yes, I do. Because this gives us a chance, I believe, at dodging this upcoming AoE hit. No combo this time, which means I think I clear this blind and give him a nice big chop. That'll do. 33 damage with the dodge plus added to the Man-at-Arms, which means it's pretty likely he's going to avoid this hit as well. Hey, go ahead and hit him. Go ahead and hit him for 24 if you feel like it. Only if you feel like it. Don't overexert yourself. Also, don't lose your dodge plus to that. That stinks.
A brilliant conclusion.
I mean, goddamn, dude. Okay, if you want to hit him with a combo off the Jinx along with 2 additional riposte strikes and 2 additional burns, then be my guest. And we'll finally get the front lung to fill up. Thank you very much for that, too. Let's see. How about a nice little Wicked Slice to clear the way here? Sure. Not got any unchecked power yet, surprisingly. I feel like I could go with the Vulnerability Hex here, but I could also get a little bit more damage in there and clear the Block Plus while we're at it. Not to mention dealing some damage to the back lung might actually be beneficial. That's a bonus hit. Another 34. Good lord. That's working. Burning is coming from our trophy. Every crit we get as a result of the complete catalog has a chance to add the burn, I believe. Yeah, and it is working. So far, it is working. Ooh, silent treatment on our Highwayman. Unfortunately, I was guaranteed the crit anyway, but... Well, I guess that doesn't really matter then, does it? Yeah, the cloak isn't really going to do anything. Chop away! Another 53 damage. That's pretty goddamn good. Not going to clear the rear lung, but at least we're going to get a little bit more damage in there. Kind of want to add some strength to this guy. Might as well use what we got while we got it. Big time bleed? Sure. Burn and bleed. I think I'm just going to try to kill him. I think I might just want him to die now. He's going to be on death's door. He's going to be blinded. He's going to be weakened. He's going to take another hit right now and just die? Not quite. That's all right, though. That's a more than manageable outcome here. Dude, I think we did it. I think we got the eidetic achievement. Let's go!
Your fault was not in burying your
That was a
fury,
clean,
but in
seething
thinking they would
psi
accept
fight.
such a fate.
That's the kind of damage we need for this, apparently. Chop was just doing work.
The Odyssey strengthens you.
Challenge complete! Well, not quite. We gotta go buy the memories first and then actually get the achievement. And then challenge complete! Sweet. Oh, baby. This has been a long time coming here.
Up ahead, a light in the limitless expanse.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Memories for everybody.
Memory
Yes!
is the heart that warms the mind.
Yes! Fantastic. We'll get a favorite toy for someone, perhaps. Could we add that, too? Would that be good for you? Not really. Doesn't really help anybody in this circumstance, unfortunately. Yeah, man, this is the rare situation where we're not really thrilled to see that. Doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Debuff resistance certainly makes sense on the leper.
Bask for a moment in the light of distant days.
Oh, and burn resist for the occultist. There we go. Achievement! Have a full roster of heroes with at least one memory each eidetic unlocked. Hell yeah. What a satisfying sound to conclude the episode. Tell you what, you can get some stun resist too, buddy. Sweet. That feels good. Convert it and ship it.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
He's done it. Eidetic achievement unlocked, but of course we're not done in DD2 by a long shot. We got ourselves a collector still to find, and I'm sure we can find some additional achievements left to unlock, so we'll get into the pursuit of that next time. For now, if you're watching over on YouTube, please leave a like on the video. Appreciate that a lot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.